Okay, y'all, I'm going to attempt to show you how to make quizzes. We'll see. This is about my third attempt because I keep messing up on my video. But anyway, all right, so I'm in my course, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to quizzes on the sidebar. All right, you can see there are 3 quizzes. Those are the 3 that I imported from other courses. But what we're going to do now is I'm going to add a new quiz. I've only ever dealt with classic quizzes. This may be great. I just don't know anything about it, but we can YouTube it. All right, when you do this, when you get ready to add a quiz, it's going to ask you for quiz details. So this is where you name the quiz. Okay, so I'm just going to call this practice. You'll want to get really specific with your names because you're going to end up with lots of quizzes in that section. So you want to be able to find what you need. Practice quizzes. Okay, this is where you would type any instructions to the students. Anything they need to know before they do that first item. All right, here are your quiz details, and this can be edited. So there are different types of quizzes. I've mostly dealt with graded quiz. I'm sure we could YouTube and find out when these other things would be helpful. I've used this part here, let the students see their quiz responses. I like that to be checked because I like to put incorrect questions. I like to give them feedback like I would do in the classroom, but I'm not there with them. You can let the students see their correct answers. I like to have that checked. Now, in the spring, we allowed multiple attempts because it was non-graded, and the goal was for them to understand the content. As long as you're using this as exit tickets or independent practice, I think it's fine to do multiple attempts. If we get to the point that it is something that is for a grade in the grade book, then we may want to rethink some of these things that we have checked, okay? All right, and again, we can edit all that, and as we learn more about show correct answers at and give a date, hide correct, we can figure out what that means. I just don't know because I've not had to use that before. All right, so then we go to our questions. All right, we're going to add a new question, and this is there are different types of questions. I've not used all of these. We're going to do a fill in the blank question right now. Okay, and I like the font to be bigger because I'm old and blind. All right, find the product. D-U-C-T. All right, and here's my problem. I know this isn't a 3rd grade problem, but I'm going to show you why I'm picking that in just a minute. Okay, so there's my question. There's the blank. All right, so you've got to tell Canvas what the right answer is. So the green is a correct answer. So the correct answer for this is 2,400, right? All right, but what if a student, if you were hand grading it, what if they wrote this, 2,400 without the comma? You would give that credit, right? And so what you have to do is you have to tell Canvas all the different things that you would give credit for. Now, those are the only 2 correct responses I can think for this one. Like on one where the answer is 24 pencils. I might set the correct answers to be 24 and 24 pencils because I don't want them to be penalized if they don't put the unit. Okay, so then down here in these boxes, you can put comments. So in the red box, this is going to be our wrong answer comments. Now, I've already typed some, so I'm just going to paste it in. I did that to save time, okay? So this would be my wrong answer comments to hopefully explain to the kids if they missed it, why they missed it, and how you could come up with the correct answer. Now, this is important. We always want to update our question because you can do a lot of work, and if you don't update the question, it's going to be lost. I might be speaking from experience there. Okay, so you can save that, but let's add one more question because Nikki had asked me about images. Okay, so what we're going to do now is I'm going to use a screenshot of something that I took this morning. Now, I have already gone to files and I have uploaded a new file. Okay, so I'm going to do it again just to make sure it's there. Okay, so there's my screenshot from this morning. I'm going to upload it. Okay, and there it is. All right, now if I try to put this here, whoops, this is where I ran into issues earlier. Anyway, Nikki, I think this was your question. It's just a link, and we don't want that. We want the picture. So how do I get? So if I embed an image, what I'm going to go to do is I'm going to go to my Canvas, and then I'm going to have all these files, all these course files, and there's my screenshot. If I choose here and update my question, all right, now there's my item. And so that may have been why you were having trouble with that before. You have to do it from the Canvas files. So you upload it into your Canvas files, and then you have to, you just don't want to link that. So if that's clear as mud, then okay. All right, but as you can see on this one, first of all, we need to change it from fill in the blank to multiple answers, okay? Because there are 2 correct answers. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to type in my possible answer choices A, B. I'm going to add another answer choice, C. Add another answer choice, D. Add another answer choice, E. Okay, now the correct answers are A and C. So look what I did there. I made C a correct answer. I don't need B to be a correct answer, so I can take that off. Now, I'm not going to take time in this video tutorial to show you how to, but here you can type in comments so that if they choose B, you can tell them why B is wrong. If they choose D, you can tell them why D is wrong, and so forth. Or you can come down here and just make one general wrong answer comment. And that takes time, but when we're not with the kids in person, that time is well spent, because then we're at least doing some teaching, and then when we're in our small groups, we can maybe address some of the questions and misconceptions that we're seeing coming out in this. Okay, so remember, we've got to update our question, and then now what I'm going to do is I'm going to save. You can save and publish, or you can just save. All right, so now I've got a graded quiz, and I can, anytime I need to, I can go in and edit, and I can also preview. So like this is where I just type in something, and I check this and this, and then I submit it, and then what it's going to do, it's going to let me see like no, and then you can see what the correct answer is and the explanation. And here you can see the correct answer, and on that one I didn't type in any explanations. So let's say we want to put this quiz in our module. Okay, so I'm going to go to the module. Thursday, remember, was where I was putting everything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add something to Thursday's module. I'm going to add a quiz to that module. Okay, so there are the quizzes I already had. Here's the one I just created, and I'm going to add that. Okay, so now where did it go? There it is. It's right here at the end, and it's not published. So what I can do is I can just drag that to wherever I want it, up here with all these other quizzes. Okay, it's not indented. How do we do that? I think we can increase the indent. I know that's weird, but I'm weird like that. And then publish it. And now, which this actually is a different course. This is my secret, private, secure course that nobody can delete stuff from. But if this were the course that you guys were in, you could go and you could take that that practice quiz that we just made. I know that was a lot, but most of this you can probably find on YouTube. But since y'all had asked, I thought I would show you what I know. All right, keep them coming. We got this.